Now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's Charlie the Eagle Edwards, 5'6", 66.1-inch reach. And he'll be facing Jorge Linares, who's not only a great fighter, but he's brilliant. He speaks Spanish because he's from Venezuela, Japanese because he lives in Japan, and English just because. Only weighing in at 118 pounds, 5'8" tall, with a reach of about 70 inches.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
It's Charlie the Eagle Edwards, fighting out of the United Kingdom, the WBC flyweight world champion. Let's see what he's got for us in this one. El Niño de Oro, one of the greatest fighters in the history of Venezuela, who won his first world title back in 2007.
It'll be ding-ding from first brother up.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing from London, England, a flyweight world champion, Charlie Edwards. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Barinas, Venezuela, a renowned three-division champion of the world, El Niño de Oro, Jorge Linares.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
This is it. This is that place. This is that fight venue. This is the place where the action happens.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. A well-placed hook. Jab to the body, trying to wear him down. A straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
So hot, so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under, you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire now.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. One punch could change everything in this battle. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think.
One shot at a time.
Here we go. It's round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Incredible work rate. Good counter punching. Good fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice job blocking the hook. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Come on, you
On to the third. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice exchange here from both men. Couldn't land that jab. Misses with the jab. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he scores with the counter. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Venezuelan is rocked. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay, focus now, focus. Big deep breaths, big deep breaths.
You're still landing your power shots. Good. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
On what you do.
Here we go to the fourth round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. And that hook misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Holding nothing back here in the round. How about that time counter shot? This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Hold that thought! Jorge Linares is in some serious trouble. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Let's go out then. Get your boxing back.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They exchange punches. Nice counter shot. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you're getting in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Beautiful counter shot. Good job stopping that uppercut. Charlie Edwards rocked. Disaster averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Beautiful counter punch. Edwards stumbling around. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Edwards might go down here. In that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fight.
On to the 6th round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Nobody home with that hook. The straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. has to be careful for that receipt. Uh-oh, Edwards now in some big trouble. Good job. Oh, wait a minute. Charlie Edwards, oh no. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught.
Whoa, Johnny. Poor Halenara seeing cobwebs now. Edwards in that last round. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on.
All right, now you're switching up. You're switching.
Here we go. It's round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Charlie Edwards rocked.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Poor Halenara is in some serious trouble. Was the moment.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
The Venezuelan is rocked. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Edwards might go down here. In that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw
dominance without a doubt. Made it look so easy.
Good work, he's thinking.
Come on, you're better than that. You got all that work in.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
Right, let's go out there and get your boxing back together. Listen.
Nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let the kids fall.
And there's the bell for round 8. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Nice counter. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. He can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Hook misses. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym. Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. His stamina is off the charts. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Edwards stumbling around. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you had no excuse for gassing out.
You go back out there and
Short of time, set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
It's round 10. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Only catching air with that hook. Missing with the hook. Uh-oh, Edwards now in some big trouble. Did you see that? Charlie, and the Eagle finally goes down. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
Even I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your breath.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
That's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Can't find a home for that. Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. So the referee took a look and decides, let's keep going. Edwards in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. This is the 11th we've entered the championship rounds. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Catch and shoot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Can't land the jab there. Good fight so far. Oh, right there. Uh-oh, Edwards now in some big trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What?
Oh, my goodness, Johnny. Edwards might go down here. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. In that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
So start just sticking a few body shots in there.
Who thought we would have made it to 12? Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
What were they doing that round? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Want to think of holding on here for a minute. Missing with the hook. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Failing to score with that right hook. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened, a unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan.